What's up, legends? Hoki Workshops flat out and making a fortune. How hard is it to park in front of your auto shop? This is one of the no-brainers that you would think is common knowledge, but it is just not. And I'll give you a good explanation. We don't have liquor stores in Australia. We have bottle-os. So a bottle shop, we call it bottle-o. Like we have servo, our service station, servo. My favourite bottle-o, it's huge. It's got everything you want. Even though I've read the same beer and the same scotch, I just like going in there, but the parking there is an absolute nightmare. I hate it. It's not just like a neat rows of cars that sort of all higgledy-piggledy. It's always a pain in the ass. It's always busy and it's a pain in the ass. So I find myself, even though it's my favourite store and it's only 2 minutes from here, I find myself buying drinks at a different bottle shop, because the parking's not as difficult there. And that's for a very small purchase, really. You think about what customers are spending with you, then you're making it difficult for them to park. Don't understand. I go to so many stores and I see so many auto shops and I see the pick of the parking, the 5 or 6 car parks right in front of the business are the owners and the staff's cars. We did not allow staff to park in our car parks. We had about 6, I think, or 7 parks at the front of our head office. No one was allowed to park there. Our company vehicles weren't there, and we definitely didn't have our staff parking there. They had to park elsewhere, off street, elsewhere, because that is for the customers. The last thing you want to do is make shit hard for them. And if you've got a first-time customer that maybe is being recommended to you, and they pull into your driveway, and there's nowhere to park, it is the first level of friction that they're going to feel and go, oh, is it really worth the effort to park and then walk 10 minutes to ask a question or book my car in? Or is it easier just to drive on to the next store or the next workshop that's got easy parking to get to? Two of the things that I really focus on in my trainings is friction and flow. That friction is the enemy of flow. Flow is like, I want you to imagine money coming into your business, potential clients coming into your business. That's flow. Do everything you can to remove the friction for that. Don't make it difficult. And it's one of the things I see so regularly is people not having anywhere to park. If you are a tight shop and if you've got more bays than you do car parks, try keep the cars in the workshop until they're finished. Like, I know you can double park or triple park, whatever you have to do to make sure that out the front, the customers have somewhere to park. If there's no empty spots at any one time, and we had that regularly, they're all filled. We'll try and pull 1 or 2 cars and just park them. They might be a completed repair, and we'll just park them inside the workshop, just so there was somewhere for customers to come into. When the vehicles were finished and when your customers was on their way to pick it up, we reversed their cars. Every car was reversed into the car parks, so they could literally just get in the car and drive out, not have to do a 3-point turn, not have to look over their shoulder to get out of our car park, because that was, again, even though we've got the money, it's a level of friction. So their last thought, they might have been stoked with their service. The quality of our repairs was excellent. But the very final parting few seconds, the part they'll remember, there's a lot of parts in one sentence. The last thing they'll remember, or they said the last impression is the lasting impression. If the last thing they did was hurry in to try and get out of your workshop, to try and get out of your car park, that's what they're going to remember. Everything you did up until that point is going to be forgotten because they had the hassle of trying to get out of your car park and get themselves home. Make sure that you make it as easy as possible for customers to come into your workshop. If you see a customer park and you have the chance to go and open the door for them, if you're not fancy enough to have automated doors, do it, because people are going to feel that. Again, that tiny little bit of friction pushing the door open. I know that sounds crazy, but it's just another little bit of friction. If you can remove it, they're going to feel like $1 million when they walk in. They're already going to feel cared for. That's just another lesson I thought I'd share. You've got cars to fix. I've got workshops to transform. We need to both get back to work, and do me a huge favour. Hit the thumb because you've got 2 and I've got 1. This is Laura Bob. See you next time.